Hello and welcome to another team recap for the Uber Battles Festival League, Pokemon League. This is week 2, and this is a re-record of the whole setup of everything because my recording, it got corrupted. So it's still gonna be before the battle. Like from now on, my recordings for the prep will happen before the my recordings of the prep will happen before the battles, but they will go up after the battles. That's how it's supposed to be. And in my first team recap prep video, I kind of did it after the battle. So yeah, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know anything besides why I'm picking these mons and such. So as you can see, the first choice is Araquanid, and it's the same exact Araquanid from last week, except he has Hidden Power Fire this time. Now the reason why I'm bringing Araquanid is because he has Marshadow, Celesteela, Mega Venusaur, Naganadel, Comfey, Xurkitree, Nidoqueen, Savali, Ditto, Cryogonal, and Kecleon. By the way, I will, in the description link down below, I will link the teams, like the document for the teams, and I will also be putting my whole team that I use for the specific week in the description as well. So if you figure you want to like see a certain mon again and also give tips for certain things, it'll be there, and then you could work, and whatnot. But anyways, as you can see, it's the same exact Araquanid, except for the one move. And the reason I am bringing it is because of Sticky Web. Now his mons are fast. My mons are slow. The fastest mon I have on my roster is the Selgor. He is the fastest mon I have. So yeah, that the reason for the Sticky Web is because all my other look at Araquanid's speed. He is slow. And Marshallow's base speed is 125. Naganadel's base speed is 121. That right there is fucking scary. And I need an advantage over... I need some sort of advantage. So Sticky Web is definitely the way to go. So it's the reason why I brought Araquanid, just to do normal Araquanid stuff, basically. So on to the next mod. It is once again another team member from last week, Ho-Oh. Now this is the same Ho-Oh as well, because there's no reason to give it a different set right now, and there's no other way to use it specifically for this battle, because Mega Venusaur will, yes, he will eat up the Sacred Fire. He will still take a lot of damage, or he won't be able to do a lot of damage to my Ho-Oh. And even if he does, I have the Recover, I have Defog in case he has Ditto and takes one of my mons who has, for instance, if he goes on the Araquanid and he puts up a Sticky Web, defog that. So basically it's just to prevent hazard from being set up on me. the recover because, like, just have him swap out, come in, recover, do anything he needs to do to just stay alive. And the Thunder Wave, see, now I ran Toxic last week, which wasn't a bad idea because it worked for that team. Now, he has 3 poison types and a steel type. That is not... That's 4 mons right there that the Toxic will not work on. But he has 2 mons that Thunder Wave won't work on. So if he's expecting to see Ho-Oh with Toxic again, it's not going to happen. It's not going to be Toxic this week. It's going to be Thunder Wave. But stats are still the same. There's no reason to change the stats. Those are very good stats. Benefits him a lot. And I'm hoping Ho-Oh could just... Really, the main reason he's here is for Celesteela and Mega Venusaur. And Cryogonal, to an extent. But mainly, he's just there to soak up damage, do some damage, possibly get a burn or 2. Hopefully not, because we need the Thunder Wave to get some paralysis over that. And to possibly stop some hazards on my side of the field. So, overall, I think bringing Ho-Oh is definitely a good decision for this team. Next mon. I decided to pick Pyukumuku because, well, at first I wasn't too fond of the Pyukumuku. I'm gonna be like totally honest. I wasn't. So I was like, should I really do this? But then, you know, Pyukumuku is he's a douchebag. Pyukumuku, well, she's a douchebag. Pain Split, Recover, Sub, Protect. Now, the only thing that this setup and mon does not work for is Marshadow. Excuse me. Because once that Marshadow is taken out, or until Marshadow is taken out, I cannot do the Pain Split thing. I can recover, sub, protect, but I can't do the Pain Split thing. This mon I brought because if I need to just stall out a mon in the sense of just recover, Pain Split, recover, sub, protect, this, and that. If I do that over and over, yes, it's gonna get tiring for me too, because it's honestly, I would feel bad doing this, but you gotta do what you gotta do to win. He has Mega Venusaur. Mega Venusaur, so thick. You give Mega Venusaur HP, some defense, or just HP and something gets defense when it megas. You could just give it some attack, like, or, you know, special attack, whatever. Like, mainly if you give Mega Venusaur is so thick. If you give it, you could be like, I faced somebody before. They had a Mega Venusaur, and this is the thing with Mega Venusaurs: Leech Seed, Ingrain, Synthesis, Giga Drain. Now that is more of a douchebag set for a mon. Because, like, come on, you're just gonna sit there and recover stall over and over. Not literally, you move. Anyways, you're just gonna stall, and it's more of a stall than just using recover, Pain Split, sub, protect, you know. And it's the simple fact that Venusaur does not die. Mega Venusaur does not die from one flamethrower, from one ice beam. So I gotta do what I gotta do to that Mega Venusaur, and honestly, Pyukumuku is a good answer with, you know, Ho-Oh as well. So there's things that I can do to just make a Venusaur with these two mons. But Pyukumuku is just, once I get rid of Marshadow, I have to do what I have to do, basically. And that's my reason for bringing this mon with this set. Stats are pretty good. You know, just 200, 136. It's nothing special, but it's definitely not dying instantly. The Rocky Helmet is just to make sure any physical attackers that wants to hit it, if they do manage, or when they manage to kill it, they will take the inners out damage. So it'll be inners out damage on top of Rocky Helmet if it's a physical mon, which is definitely going to be good damage. And that's why I'm using Rocky Helmet in this set. The next mon, however, Son Goku. Now, in my last battle, Son Goku didn't do anything. Son Goku did a Supersonic Strike. I think that's what the name of the move is. And then, I believe, was swapped out, died, or swapped out, swapped back in at some point, and died in 2 turns. Like, he needs to shine in his own way, and I'm bringing him specifically because Xerxes wants to come out and do crazy electric things to either my Ho-Oh, my Araquanid, or Pyukumuku. Once I see that Xerxes come out, if he does bring it, Lando's coming out. It's immunity right there. And Earthquake it. What can he do? Can't do anything after that. Like, it's good damage. Good damage off. To certain mons as well. Like, I mean, the only mon that can't get hit with Earthquake is Celesteela. Everything else, unless he puts Air Balloon, does not survive. Or does not... It isn't immune to Earthquake. So, you know, it's good damage. The knockoff is the knockoffs, you know. Certain mons, like Naganadel, like, I'm gonna need to knock off that mon's item. Can't knock off the Mega Venusaur's Stone. Marshadow, probably run a choice item. So, I have to get rid of that somehow. Make my life easier, and whatever else that, you know, no Z Crystal and Mega Venusaur is those are like the only ones that really, like, you know, so that's good. But other than that, decent set. It's the same set from last week, except it doesn't have SmackDown. The set wasn't a bad set. It was just unfortunate luck. So I'm hoping that bringing him being the third mon of last week in the same team, you know, doesn't screw me over. But I mean, you know, Lando's power. Lando does his stuff. Could get some intimidates off. But I mean, he does help the team. With the previous 3 mons, definitely helps him with the electric weakness. So I'm glad to bring him. And that's basically my purpose with him. Next member of the team, once again, Zapdos. So I have 4 of 6 mons from last week in this week's team. Now, see, the reason as to why Zapdos is here is because when, you know, if Araquanid goes down and I need a mon to help with the team, because if Araquanid goes down and he somehow gets the hazards off, the sticky web's gone. I'm screwed. I'm not screwed, but I mean, none of my mons are outspeeding. So I decided I need a mon that can help me with the speed, because he's got some pretty fast Pokemon on his side. And his fast mons are also very powerful. So I thought to myself, what can I do? And then I'm like, Tailwind Zapdos. Now the Thunderbolt is specifically for Celesteela. Hidden Power Ice is for Mega Venusaur, Nido, Naganadel, and that's mainly, Celesteela, it does, like, half, it's neutral, but it's definitely for those 3 mons. Mega Venusaur is gonna definitely eat some of those hits because Stick Fat, but still not bad to have. And Roost, gets low, heal him up. But against his squad, Zapdos doesn't have too much to fear, because he does have some pretty good, defense. He's got high HP, higher than usual. But his stats are fine. They should work for me. And I'm just hoping that Zapdos could help pull the team together if shit hits the fan. Now the last mon is a new mon, and it is Aggron. Now I decided, since I already have a Stealth Rock, I'm not going to make this like a defensive, like lax kind of set. So, I'm just like all out damage, just all out. Because it gets access to some pretty good moves. Rockhead helps with the head smash. And like these moves cover a lot. Like the Fire Punch helps with Venusaur. It helps with Celesteela. Right? Earthquake helps just with, minor stuff. It does help with Naganadel. If I'm not mistaken, it does not get Levitate. I'm not too familiar with Naganadel, so if it does get access, if it has access to Levitate, and I screwed up, well, that's my part for not doing enough research. But Earthquake does help. It can do lots of damage to some of these mons. Heavy Slam, he weighs more than like every single one of these Pokemon. So, and it's definitely good for that Comfey if he decides to bring it. Other than that, like nothing on his team can hit me too hard, which is why I did give him HP. I did give him some special defense. He has 1 point extra in defense. But as you can see, I invested him heavy in attack. And he has his choice band. So like this is just a full-on damage. I'm gonna be in your face, attacking you, breathing down your throat, Aggron. And I'm hoping that it does good. But he covers a lot of the mons, and he's also like helps with the team to cover a lot of the mons. So this is going to be his debut along with Pyukumuku, and I'm hoping that he brings stuff to the table. If not, if something happens with him or with Aggron or Pyukumuku, well, there's still Pokemon on the table, but I'm happy with my choices that I've made. So anyways, there will be links to my Twitter, Mixer, Twitch, and instead of putting the file, I think for each week, team prep, and maybe in the actual and in the battle, I will put in the team prep. I will put my mons and their whole set. But and I'll also put his mons, not with the set, but I'll like put it And then for the battle, I'll just put what each mon from each team, so it doesn't, like, you know, get too crazy. But yeah, that's the end of the prep. I'm pretty confident for this week. I'm hoping that this battle I don't get like 6-0'd, because that can happen. Like, I'd have to play really bad, but I'm still fairly new to singles, like Ubers and stuff. Like, I'm more used to VGC. But I just thought, you know, try something new every once in a while. But anyways, thank you for watching. That was the prep. The battle should be coming, you know, soon. But I mean, you guys will see this after the battle, so it's not like saying or talking about it really matters. Haha. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you would like to see more content. Leave a like to let me know that you enjoyed, and comment as well. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you, and peace out.